Welcome back to the Morning Blend. 50-year-old Todd Batzler has been through a lot, starting when he was just 10 years old. He has diabetes, had numerous kidney and pancreas transplants, and now inoperable brain cancer. His lifelong wish has been to attend a WrestleMania event live and in person. And this weekend, thanks to a Milwaukee organization that grants adult wishes, Todd's dream will become a reality in New Orleans.
That's right. Tom Chirafisi is the executive director and founder of the Eternal Wish Foundation, and he's here to share Todd's story and tell us more about the mission of his group. Thanks for being here.
Well, thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I think this is great. People probably haven't heard of Eternal Wish, and it's something that everybody should know about. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
We're a 501c3 nonprofit that grants wish experiences to adults. It's not necessarily about the person, it's about the family and incorporating the whole mission and life of them. For example, Todd's case, he's 50 years old, but he's got a whole family and support staff around him, and it's more about them instead of him.
And that's his friend Mike. That's Todd on the left, that's his friend Mike on the right, and Mike is actually going to be going with him to New Orleans this Sunday to see WrestleMania, right?
Yes, exactly.
That's exciting. It's great that he could bring a friend along, too.
Exactly. Well, Todd and Mike, over the years, have always had a wrestling type of thing going on. They would meet every Monday night for Monday Night Raw, and they would get together, and wrestling, it's more about the experience and about their enjoying and getting away from his illness, and that's what it's about.
And you started this organization. It's right here in Milwaukee. Why did you start it, and how did you get it started?
It comes from a personal story. My grandmother was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and she said, there's only one more thing I want to do in my life. And we said, what? And she said, I want to go to Hawaii, and I'm spending all the money, and I'm getting everybody, my whole family together, and we're going to Hawaii. So out of that, I kind of said, how does anybody else do this? So then I thought about, hey, let's start an organization. And that's where it came from.
What other types of wishes have you fulfilled for people? Because it's not just local people like Todd that you've helped, but there have been other people who've had wishes that you've been part of granting.
Well, one of them is right here. Last March, we made this wish happen. She wanted her book published.
Oh.
And her only wish is that they give it away freely to anybody. And that...
And what is Broken Wing about? What is the book about?
It's about an American Indian boy, how he overcame struggles. So she wants to inspire other people, and actually this book has made it to an orphanage in Africa.
Really?
Oh, that's awesome.
So when we give a wish, it actually ends up giving back quite a bit to the society and to our organization.
Yeah. How does somebody qualify, or how do you determine whose wish is granted?
We have a whole process that we go through. First of all, we have to get a doctor approval that it is actually a terminal illness or a life-debilitating illness. And then if they financially cannot handle fulfilling their own wish, then we also help with that also.
How do you support the wishes that you grant? How do you cover the cost of those?
We're looking for local businesses to get involved, and we're one of 3 Wisconsin charities that just won the Drew Brees Foundation $5,000 grant.
Congratulations.
So thank you very much. So we're very excited about that.
Do you sometimes work with other organizations? Like, for example, would there ever be a situation where you'd contact WrestleMania and say, hi, we have somebody who is, you know, they have a lifelong wish to attend. Is there any way you could give us some free tickets? I mean, do you ever work out things like that? Exactly.
That's exactly what we did on this wish. We contacted WWE, and I talked to them on the phone, and they called up and said, oh, yes, we have tickets available for you.
Aww.
Yes, and we also, the Bourbon Orleans Hotel in New Orleans actually comped our hotel, so it's a $400 a night hotel that he's getting for free.
That's awesome.
I know.
I mean, that's so great. It's good to hear that so many people care about doing things like this. What kinds of things do you have coming up or planned for people?
Well, we have a fundraising gala on September 18th. We're also going to have a group to get together for a Brewer game, and there's also buttons that we've created, so if you see any Eternal Wish buttons around the city, keep us in mind because that's us.
That's fantastic. How can people attend your event in September?
Just like us on Facebook, watch us on the web, and all the information will be posted on there.
That's
great.
fantastic. And I know people can find out more about helping your organization as well by contacting Eternal Wish Foundation. So you can like the Eternal Wish Foundation on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. If you know of an adult who has a terminal diagnosis and cannot self-fulfill a lifelong wish, please fill out the initial wish application. You can do that by visiting eternalwish.org. You can nominate that person. You can also get in touch with Tom and the people with the organization by calling 414-375-8874. Great to meet you.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing Todd's story with us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Appreciate it.